Hello everyone, my name is Matt Butler. I work with Verizon Wireless and I am their National Program Manager for Regulatory Policy. And what that means is that I work with our internal teams and the federal government to help with regulations so our teams know what to do and we can communicate that with the government. I've been a program manager with Verizon Wireless for about a year now. I've been with Verizon for 10 years. And I started all the way back about 20 years ago in the wireless industry. I had a long journey before that, and my advice to someone is to just stick it out. Definitely try different things, never give up, and really just try a bunch of things that you think will interest you. It's interesting as you have a career and as you move down through life, what jobs seem to appeal to you, and sometimes it changes. But I always had kind of my eye on a job like this, but knew I had other jobs along the way that I thought would be of interest, and learned a lot from the people that I did there. I did everything from construction to working for the real estate developers to a bunch of different people. And I know that's not what everybody wants to do, but it was interesting to me along the way. Working at Verizon has been very impactful and very interesting. Verizon is a phenomenal company with a great workforce. We have a credo that's very important to us that if you ever want to and look at online, it's very powerful. But it really drives what we do. Right now, during like this COVID crisis that we're going through, there are a number of different things that Verizon continues to do. Most people just think of Verizon as just operating your phones, but they operate, there's the military ship that just went into harbor in New York. We support the phone lines that go to them. We support military bases. We support school districts all across the country, and we have other offices all over the world. So it really means a lot to me that not only are we helping provide people their day-to-day phone needs, but that they also have emergency phone needs and the capacity they need in a time like this where you may need to work from home, you may need to go to school from home, and not knowing how long that's going to be, it's important that I work for a company that finds that very strong and very impactful. We've also done other things in the past that I've been associated with respect to floods and fires and a bunch of natural disasters that have occurred, and running out and helping fire departments and helping hospitals and others. So it's a very interesting job when it comes to that. One of the things that people ask is what is your job like and who do you work with? I work with a whole bunch of people. I work with people that are as local as just an office down the road here a couple miles, and I work with people in Washington D.C. and I work with people in a lot of the 50 states. So it's a real fun job. And people ask, what do you wear? What is it like with the office environment? We're pretty casual. You can come in jeans and a shirt and work in the office. But at the same time, if we go to Washington D.C. or we have a more important an important meeting, we may dress in a suit. It really depends. But there are a lot of people that work at Verizon too. So no matter what you want to do, it's got something for everybody. We've got people that are very technically oriented who work on our communication sites and work in them all the time. We've got engineers who work on designing the network. We've got folks like myself who went to college and work in what are known as white collar jobs or more behind a desk type of job. But no matter what you want to do, there's usually a lot of opportunities to try a bunch of different things and learn from a lot of different people. You may not know, depending on where you live, what Verizon is up to and what they do, but again, I mentioned before, we do landline, we have some cable operations in some parts of the country, and we will do fiber. And so all those are different components that help communications at to various entities all over. It can be someone in their house, or it could be the military, or it could be a hospital. So there's a lot going on that we do. My advice for someone that's getting into the work world is, yes, you will get discouraged at times. Hitting the home run and thinking that sometimes you're gonna walk out of school or walk right into something is hard. Doesn't mean you can't do it, but don't get discouraged if you don't. My advice to people would be, one of the things that I did that really helped me along the way, the winding path as I've gotten to the point now where I'm very happy with my job, is to find mentors and people in the industries that you like. Find people in the companies that you like and ask them questions about what they've done, how they've gotten to where they want to be. It can vary wildly between offices. People may have done different things. There may be different schools, there may be different people you can talk to. As I mentioned, we have a company full of people that some have gone to college, some haven't. And so a lot of those folks have a lot of different backgrounds. And so it's always good to talk to them and find out what they've done, what they've done over the years. Some have been in the military. It's an amazing background of people. So finding out that person that's very similar to you will help you find your path to get there. And just keep asking questions. As you go along with these mentors, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to see and hear a lot. But asking them a bunch of questions, most people that I've ever run into are more than happy to talk about their experiences and what has happened to them as they've worked. So I'd encourage you to find mentors and people within the companies. And again, most companies will have people that will be willing to do that. They've asked too what to expect. I would think that the next 10 years for a company like mine or any really technology-oriented company is going to be crazy. I think all of you who are watching this are going to be in a great position with the technology changes, with the type of rapid changes in just the way we do things. Is going to be very interesting. So I would just tell people to continue to learn, to continue to find people who can kind of guide you in what to learn, and you'll be well suited for a job in the not too distant future. So thank you for your time, and hey, everybody be safe during this COVID.